Discord so we can start. And oh, you know what? I need to get rid of this box. I know y'all can't see it, but I had the box up and it was in my way. All right. So I'm Brandy, and this is your music distribution first class, live class, I should say. And just to get us started, I always like to do some quick introductions, just see a little bit about you all. Actually, Jessica, would you like to start out?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Well, I'm from Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm a music business, obviously.
What do you want
Um,
to do with that?
I want to either go on tour with a band and work for them, or work at a venue and with like stage crew and management.
Oh, very cool. Okay. Okay, awesome. So, when do you graduate? You graduate like September or something?
December.
Oh, wow. Okay, you have a little while left.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, let's see if I can say your name right. Seamus?
Yeah, that's it. Well, I'm Seamus. I'm from Oklahoma.
Hello.
I'm in music business program.
Hmm.
Um, I have a lot of choices of what I want to do with it, but I guess the end goal is to have my own company,
Okay, have your own company doing what exactly?
record label.
Very cool. Very cool. What kind?
Uh, Genre doesn't really matter. I guess it just depends on who wants to come in.
Oh, okay. What do you prefer? What's like your genres that you like to listen to?
My, I guess my main ones have been pop and rock and singer-songwriter.
Oh, okay. Very, very cool. All right. So, last but not least, Sonia, can she hear us? She might have just turned it on and kind of walked away, huh?
Yeah, she said that she's in a rehearsal hall right now
Oh, okay.
in
So
the chat.
she can't really participate then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I was actually thinking about turning on the webcams. Do you guys want to turn on webcams?
I don't mind.
I don't mind.
Okay. Let's open this back up so we can see each other. This is a short session usually. All right. There I am. Oh, here's Miss.
Can you see me?
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there I am.
If I have to get up,
There we
that's to let
are.
my dogs out.
Hello. All right. Now I can see you guys a little bit. Actually, I'm going to turn on my PowerPoint again, or my Keynote. And I'm sure you all watched my video. I was with Atlantic Records for a few years, and I've been at Full Sail since 2008. So it's been about, is that like 7 years now? Seven, probably going even on more. 8 years. But anyways, yeah, I've been around in the business a little bit, and I'm sure you watched my thing. So any questions about me or anything?
Hmm. I don't have
No.
any.
Okay. Well, actually lately I've been listening to Parov Stellar a lot. Not sure if I pronounced his first name right, but it's electro swing music. That's been like my thing recently. What have you guys been listening to?
Uh, I guess my Spotify, but that's just kind of whatever plays on one of the playlists that I picked out from Spotify.
So, what'd you listen to today?
I'm gonna look.
He doesn't even know.
Whenever I'm doing homework, I just put on my Spotify and just listen.
Yeah. Do
Yep.
you have a certain playlist you like or a certain artist or something?
Yeah, I have one. It's Deep Focus, and that's normally instrumental.
I love
And one of
instrumental.
them is, I guess, Helios is the artist.
I know that
It's
name. I
really
know that
good.
artist. I can't remember why. What genre is that?
I guess it would just be instrumental or I guess, new age sounding.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I listen to Budo's Band on Pandora a lot when I'm doing stuff because Budo's Band is instrumental, but it's like funky, jazzy music, so it's upbeat. I love that. And Perov Stellar is electro swing, so that's it's like swing jazz music, but it's electronic, so that's pretty fun to listen to when you're trying to, if you don't want to have lyrics, trying to do things, it's kind of nice. Yeah. Anyways, Jessica, what have you been listening to?
I've been listening to Imagine Dragons a lot
Oh,
lately
yeah?
because I'm going to their concert on Saturday actually.
Oh,
That
cool.
sounds fun.
Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome. That's fun. I love shows.
yeah.
So, a little bit about staying up to date with the industry news. I always like to mention this. Super important, as you all know, from like ENF's class and stuff. You've all had ENF by now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shows are
the
fun.
Twitter stuff. So, staying up to date, super important. You never know if you're going to go in for an interview and they're going to be talking about something that's going on in the industry, or if you're working with retailers or just anybody in the industry, you really need to know what's going on. So, Billboard's a good way. Rolling Stone, digital music news is actually one of my favorite ways to stay up to date. That's the one at the bottom here on the slide, digitalmusicnews.com. Another newsletter that I sign up for is called the Daily Chord, CHORD, as you can see there. And that's a South by Southwest newsletter that all they do is they put out like the top 5 or 6 news articles of the day. Hopefully, you've been following what's been going on with Apple, and they're now competing with Spotify. That's like a really really big deal because we're thinking if they undercut them just a little bit, with all the people that already use iTunes and Apple products and iPhone, it would probably be a very easy transition for everyone. So they're thinking that Spotify might lose a huge market share in the U.S. at least.
Wow.
Yeah, so definitely stay up to date with what's going on with the digital music news. So digitalmusicnews.com, that's really my favorite when it comes to music industry news. The Bob Lefsetz letter is a blog by Bob, and he's a famous attorney, music business attorney. He's also a famous blogger. He's extremely opinionated. So you'll notice when you get his emails that they are they're very, very extreme when it comes to his opinions. So when you go to any conferences, any panels, or anything, he'll either be there or you'll hear people talking about him, referring to him and what he says. He is he's somebody that's a big voice in our industry. So definitely check out Bob and CMJ.com. It's College Music Journal. They've been around since the 70s, and they were originally a magazine for the news, for the press, right? For the press to kind of see what's going on up and coming in the industry, in the music industry, and they could review new artists, new albums, hear music because they would actually send them albums. Now they have a website, cmj.com. So check out cmj.com. They have a big conference and festival in New York every October. So if you can go volunteer for them, that would be super fun for you and a great experience. So those are some of my news resources. Anything that you two use that you really like? Any news resources?
I just kind of use Feedly, and one of them is digital music news that's on there, and then a lot of other. I think I think I have 2 logs on it. There's just a lot of different resources on there,
Oh,
just
okay.
going on at the same time.
Cool. Okay, and how about you, Jessica?
Yeah, same for me.
Okay. Awesome. Well, make sure you're staying up to date, and I just gave you some really good resources that I use. So check those out and see if you like any of them. Um, Last week we did royalty calculations for the artist and the manager. I did that grading and feedback for you guys yesterday. So hopefully you took a look at what the class overall did amazing. By the way, a lot of really good work yesterday. I was really impressed, overall with the class. So that was really great. And this week we're working on the publisher splits for the songwriter and the music publisher. So if you have any trouble with that, make sure that you get with me. You can text me, you can give me a call. on my cell phone. That's always the best way to get a hold of me. And hopefully you're enjoying the royalty calculations, because those are real world, and they're really, I think it's really important for you guys to understand and keep those instruction sheets with you. It's just really good to have those instruction sheets with all the formulas I put on there for you. Your infomercial is going to be in week 3, and that's a super fun project. The infomercial is you get to create a music infomercial for a compilation album of your choice. You kind of just come up with the theme and the idea. And that's always just a really fun project. That's our week of sales and direct response sales. So you'll learn about the sales persuasion process and everything with infomercials. And then finally, you'll be doing a case study in the last week. You're going to analyze an artist and their distribution and marketing and promotional efforts. You'll be using a website called Next Big Sound. Next Big Sound is great for analyzing the social media presence of an artist and their promotional efforts. So we're going to do that. Do you have any questions or anything about the course, or anything at all that we can talk about?
I don't think I have any.
Not really.
I see your faces again. Hello. Okay, all right. Well, I like to keep this one pretty informal, this first meeting with you guys, and just kind of do some quick introductions and give you some of my own tips on the news resources, and see if you guys need anything. Yeah, other than that, our next week, next Tuesday, I think I have it scheduled for at the same time. I actually extend our material, our course material. I extend it in this live session. And I also show you some examples of infomercials and stuff. So it's a little bit more of an actual class next week, but this one's more just informal. So yeah. Well, all right, guys. Well, if there's nothing else, if you don't have anything else you want to talk about, we're pretty much done. All right. And I guess we couldn't hear from Sonia, unfortunately. Well,
She's made a couple comments in there.
did she in the chat?
Yeah.
Let me open it up. Let's see. Oh, here she is. Okay, cool. Looking forward to next week. Yeah, it's a really fun one next week, where we're actually show you examples and give you more like tips about the actual project. I mean, this week you're just working on royalties. Yeah, and I have my video lectures up for you guys. How are y'all enjoying the video lectures, by the way?
They're really informative, and I like watching them.
Okay, cool.
And I think this week was really fun to watch.
Cool. I just added a couple more videos. For this semester, I changed one of the videos, and then I had to re-record it. It needed to be updated a little bit, and it didn't have very good quality. And then one of the final lectures that you'll be having this semester, I added. And so I took out this other one that was a little outdated and like redid it just the other day. So hopefully you're enjoying the videos. And if you need anything at all, my cell phone right here. So just give me a call, give me a text anytime. I'm always available for you guys. I don't care if it's Sunday, I don't care when it is. So, all right.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for
Thank
joining
you.
me, and y'all have a good rest of the night.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
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 Stop.